Greetings, my friends. It is I, the amazing Criswell, standing in for Mr. Lobo. We're all interested in the future because that is where you and I will spend the rest of our lives. And I predict that on Thursday, we will have 100% chance of rain. That's right, 100% chance of rain and high winds, which means we will be postponing. That's right, my friends, postponing Ed Wood Fest for our pop-up drive-in. So if you were planning on coming out to the pop-up drive-in on Thursday evening, tomorrow evening, please don't. Come Friday if you can. We're going to have 2 Ed Wood movies and a wonderful pre-show featuring Citizen Wood, Making the Bride, Unmaking the Legend, a documentary that features Mr. Lobo, Plan 9.1 from Outer Space, a short film with wooden puppets portraying the characters from Plan 9 made by Ernie Hardware Wars Vasilius. And of course, we'll also be showing some selected shorts from the Ed Wood universe. And then after this wonderful pre-show, we'll proceed with 2 Edward D. Wood Jr. features, Bride of the Monster and Plan 9 from Outer Space, Under the Stars. So that'll be Friday evening. I'm sorry that we had to postpone, but we are going to be expecting high winds and rains, and it just makes more sense to try and do it on Friday instead of Thursday. So we hope that doesn't mess you up too much. If it does, we'll happily refund you if you bought your tickets in advance. You can still get tickets at the osi74.square.site if you want to be at Ed Wood Fest on Friday. That's right, Friday, not Thursday. And we will see you there. It's always fun. It's always a Sinsomniac gathering, of course, when we do the pop-up drive-in. And this is the last one of our season. So if you haven't come out here yet, this is your last chance to come outside and do a pop-up drive-in at our studio. We have photo ops. It's always fun. Okay. RetroCon. We are wrapping our RetroCon episode. If you would like to be an associate producer on the RetroCon episode, you will get a credit, of course, in the episode and on the IMDb, and you get a Blu-ray before everyone else and a DVD of the episode. So if this sounds enticing to you, you can go to cinemainsomnia.com or you can go to osi74.square.site, jump on the Blu-ray backer for the Mr. Lobo Goes to RetroCon episode of Cinema Insomnia. We need all of those entries by the 21st. And we are also working on our brand new episode. We're probably just going to barely have it done in time for Halloween or for the 29th. We've got 2 weeks to get it together, Aaron.
Yep. And we haven't started.
Well, at least it's written.
Yeah.
So we're going to start shooting that. We're going to start live streaming some of the behind the scenes for you if possible. And we are going to be shooting with the licensed film, Rick Sloan's Visitants, for our Halloween episode. And I'm very proud of the script. We've got a lot of your favorite characters involved, and it should be a lot of fun. If you want to be in the Visitants episode, check on Saturday night. We should have the Visitants listing up in the Square site, and you can jump on for a Blu-ray backer on that episode as well.
They may in that episode get to see a little bit of Mr. Lobo in a Rocky Horror Shadow cast during the intermission.
Oh yeah, a little bit of our Monster Fest, Virginia shenanigans with our Monster Fest friends might be visible in the episode because Mr. Lobo did portray the criminologist in a Rocky Horror Shadow cast down there.
And I have the footage.
And Aaron has the footage. He's going to blackmail me with some of it later. I mean, blackmail Mr. Lobo, because this is Criswell, of course. And so there you have that. That's going to be fun. But I think the other important thing is that we have some about 8 slots in the episode for your Halloween greeting. So not only can you potentially be a backer of this episode, but you could be in the episode. We're looking for, if you want to trick or treat at Mr. Lobo's this year, we're looking for 10 second, I never said that other thing, 10-second videos from you or less. Basically, you've got 4 choices. Okay, your first choice is you just say, trick or treat, Mr. Lobo, and you can be in your best costume. You could be showing off your Halloween decorations. Maybe you've got an animal that you want in a costume. Or maybe just a sign that says it if you don't want to talk. But basically, the greeting, your first possible greeting is trick or treat, Mr. Lobo. The second possibility is Happy Halloween from, and you can either say your real name, your fake name, your first name, or where you're from, regionally, where you're from. If you're from, Scranton, Ohio, or wherever,
Or even region, Pacific Northwest.
Pacific Northwest.
New England.
North America.
Yeah.
Above the equator. However you want.
Planet Earth.
Whatever's most comfortable for you. And then the third option we have for our Halloween greeting is you can say, we're not dreaming, we're watching Cinema Insomnia. Or you can say, you're not dreaming, you're watching Cinema Insomnia. Or you're not dreaming, we're watching Cinema Insomnia. Any variation on our tagline can be used. And the third one is all the above, some of the above, or something of your own creation, but it has to be under 10 seconds long. And if it's terrible, we just won't use it. So,
unless it's really terrible.
Unless it's really terrible, then we're definitely using it. Be sure that if you're filming it, you want to have your, of course, having the camera would have been good for this. Yeah. But put your phone in the horizontal or landscape mode and film it wide for us. That's the one thing that you could probably do. And then you want to upload it. You can put it up on your, if you have a Google Drive or WeTransfer. I always said Wet Transfer. Any of those services, as long as it's something we can just pull it down from a link. You can put it up on YouTube, anywhere you want to put it.
Well, and it might even be small enough to just attach in an email.
It might be small enough to attach in an email, but the point is send us a link in an email to osi74info@gmail.com. So that is where you want it to go.
And what was the deadline on this?
And the deadline is the same as same as RetroCon, the 21st. We want to get those by the 21st. I have a feeling we may have a couple stragglers. I don't want to encourage that.
Yeah.
But the 21st is when we want to get them all by. Midnight Eastern on the 21st for your RetroCon Blu-ray backer and for your greeting for our Halloween episode. We're going to be working like fiends trying to get that Halloween episode done in time. I feel like we're going to be like editing it and shooting it all at the same time, right?
It's a good thing we're running at like 40% energy.
Yeah, isn't it great? All right. And, okay, so we talked about Visitants, we talked about RetroCon, Return of the Dinosaurs is the movie in the RetroCon episode. And this weekend, we have 2 more, as promised for Lobotober, we have 2 more Halloween Cinema Insomnia episodes for you to consume. We're showing Vincent Price in The House on Haunted Hill, and of course we're showing Nobody in particular. Is Gerald Moore, is he, right, isn't he in that? The Terror in the Haunted House movie? Anyway, no one of any great consequence in Terror in the Haunted House.
But the episode is featuring some of the cast of Creature Features. Yes,
that is the best thing about that episode, is that it's shot in the Creature Features mansion, the Poulter Mansion in Bodega Bay, and features Livingston and Tangela from Vincent Van Dahl's Creature Features.
And the movies in whatever Ovision.
The movies in Psychorama?
I think that's what it was, yeah.
So that's all good, right?
Yeah,
so,
which I tampered with, so there's like OSI flashes in there.
Yeah, so if you want some subliminal messages served up to you and some Vincent Price, come join us on Twitch Saturday night at 10 p.m. Eastern. We would love to have you in the chat with us. And if you aren't that social, and that's understandable, you can watch those films on our Cinema Insomnia YouTube. You can watch those Cinema Insomnia episodes on our Roku channel, OSI74. And you can watch those episodes on our website, osi74.com. And I believe the House on Haunted Hill episode is a DVD from Alpha Video. So there are many ways of watching the double feature this weekend.
And then on our Roku channel, we have a whole Halloween category that has like all of our Halloween specials and all the other shows on the channel's Halloween specials.
Oh, that's a good thing. Yes, that's a good thing to bring up.
So if you want to binge Halloween.
If you want to binge Halloween OSI 74 style, we have a Happy Halloween from OSI 74 category. So if you've got your Roku device or Roku-enabled television, come join us for some Halloween fun. All right, my friends, I think it is time to end this prediction, but we will see you in the future.